You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Days of Our Lives fans, it's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I've got your early weekly spoilers for July 8th through 12th. Looks like they are going to dig up Abby pretty soon, or what they presume is Abby's body. I guess we'll find out what's in the coffin, and the truth absolutely stuns Eric next week. I'm excited to unpack all of these early spoilers for you. If you have not, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of our updates. And as always, on the early edition spoilers, we talk about what's coming the rest of this week just to set up the spoilers for next week. I apologize in advance. I am stuffy. I've got some kind of allergies or cold. I flew from West Coast to East Coast yesterday, and I don't know if it's just being on a airplane full of germs and somebody else just, I don't know, breathed their boogie juice on me or something, but I'm going to try not to sniffle or sneeze. We'll see how it goes. Let's start with the action on Wednesday, July 3rd on Days of Our Lives. Chad opens up to Kayla. I think he's going to talk to her about what's happening and just maybe he's got questions for her about the night that Abby was brought into the hospital and her being declared dead. And it also says he has a tough request of Paulina. And I think he might be talking to her about what's the protocol to exhume the body. The mayor shouldn't be deciding this. Generally, it takes a court order in real life to exhume a body, but Paulina is like the president of Salem and she has all kinds of powers that she shouldn't have. So maybe that's what he's talking to her about. We'll see. Steve talks to Marlena and tells her he has been officially arrested for the prison break and he is going to find out the consequences he's facing as we head midweek. And Kate has some bad news for Abe Carver. She's going to tell him that Body and Soul is canceled. I wonder if, and this is just interesting and fun, if they are going to find a way to buy the rights to Body and Soul and make it. I enjoyed watching those Body and Soul episodes when Crazy Nurse Whitley was on and she and Abe used to watch it. I would kind of like if Crazy Nurse Whitley was back and they, because she was on there too. I think it's just fun. It's very meta, a soap within a soap. And a lot of people, it was funny. I remember at the time, a lot of people said they liked the episodes of Body and Soul more than the episodes they were seeing of Days. So I am very interested. Stephanie goes to Jada and tells her she needs to go over and see Bob Everett. And again, it's very interesting to me that they have now finally confirmed, Marlena has confirmed that Bobby is the alter and Everett is the primary. How did Jada marry someone who doesn't exist? Basically, he doesn't exist. He's not a person. He's this slice of Everett's brain. It's very strange because, Jada thought Stephanie was sleeping with her husband, but in a way, it's the other way around. Stephanie was dating the main person and Jada was married to somebody in her boyfriend's head. It's complicated and weird. DID plots are always so bizarre. Thursday, July 4th is a brand new episode of the NBC soap. And Brady is going to talk to Teresa about what he has planned for Tate, tell her about the lacrosse camp that he's packing the kid off. Teresa doesn't have a lock on what his true intentions are. She misreads them somehow. Maggie absolutely shocks Xander, and I wonder if there's something to do with the wedding, something to do with Victor's will. I'm looking forward to seeing this. I love Maggie and Xander scenes. He's so sweet with her. Alex goes to Justin Kiriakis for legal advice. I wonder if he's going to ask him to draw up a prenuptial agreement for his marriage to Teresa Donovan, and she will not like it if that's what he's doing. And Tate and Holly talk more about running away from home for the summer because they're so PO'd. Friday, July 5th, Eric tells Nicole, I'm leaving town today, but he's not going. Something big is coming the week after. I'll tell you about it in just a second. And Jada goes to Rafe after visiting Bob Everett because Bob Everett told her he knows something about murder, and it looks specifically like he has information about Li Shen's murder. And again, I do not think Li Shen is dead, not one bit. He was in the cast photos for the 15,000th episode, so I am interested to see what Bobby has to say to her. Gabi finds Stefan and EJ arguing. I believe she's going to grill her husband later about it. And yeah, big things are happening next week because of her observing this argument. Kristen considers EJ's request that she hire Melinda at DiMera Enterprises. I do think she will hire her for partly because of the same reason she hired Ava Vitale, is that EJ hates them both. And the idea of 3 strong women that he hates being high up at the family business will drive him insane, and that's always worth watching. And Bobby tries to stop Marlena from getting through to Everett. All right, here's what's coming the week of July 8th through 12th. Chad talks to Jack about digging up Abby's body. As Abby's husband, I don't think Chad needs Jack's permission, but maybe he doesn't want to do it without approval. And once they crack open that coffin, we're going to have some answers about Anna Lynn McCord's character. Bobby is unhinged and he's got Everett locked down, and it looks like he is going to continue frustrating those who are trying to help Everett, although I am enjoying Bobby. I think Blake Barash is doing a good job playing both parts. Jada gets all up in Bobby's face and hits him with an ultimatum, and it looks like Stefan spills the baby bombshell to Gabi, and one or both of them take that truth to Nicole. Or maybe it's not Gabi, maybe it's Stefan also. Really, he has nothing in the way of ruining EJ's life, kind of like Melinda said she was going to ruin it for fun because she got immunity. Stefan doesn't care anymore about what happens to EJ because Gabi's home. There's nothing to stop him. Nicole finds out the ugly truth this week. And within just a couple of weeks of this truth coming out is Ari Zucker's last episode as Nicole. Looks like she finds out her hubby betrayed her. And then spoilers for this week also say that Nicole tells Eric the shocking truth that should stop him from leaving town for now. I just wonder if they're going to leave together and then he comes back later, because we do know she's gone for good and Greg Vaughan is not. Meanwhile, EJ is on fire about Stefan and Gabi ruining his marriage, telling Nicole the truth, and he wants revenge on Stabby. Justin and Xander have a heartfelt talk. Justin is in anguish over losing Alex as his son and talks to Xander about it. We're going to have more Leo therapy, drama, and an attempted murder to spice up sweeps. Also, we're going to have sweet scenes between Doug and Julie. Pay very close attention because these should be Bill Hayes' final scenes on Days of Our Lives. These filmed in December 2023, and then he passed away January 12th, 2024, and they delayed airing his scenes until Susan Seaforth Hayes' 81st birthday, which is on July 11th. So that will be our farewell to Doug in terms of last character, but his death storyline plays out in December on the 15,000th episode for his funeral with all those guest stars back. All right, that is all of the day's early weekly spoilers I have for you. I'm so happy I didn't sneeze in your ears. Yay. And let me know what you think about this, what you're excited to see. Come back soon. I'm here talking Days of Our Lives with you 7 days a week. This is Belinda from Soap Dirt, and if you haven't clicked, please subscribe. We really appreciate it. Thanks so much for tuning in.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.